soundtrack. He hasn't stopped coming back yet, though. He was like soundtrack back to it. Yeah, like. He likes
don't start off on second.
He likes our second.
He did?
He would love my sex. And I'm ripping on my alcohol smart.
Stop.
I'm ripping on my alcohol.
You have a serious relationship.
Is that why you say that? I don't know. Like, where's he from? No, I think Lisa.
And where year? What year?
Junior, I think. He asked me that I was like. And he goes to Western. So I checked the so he's going to get 25 ever like. Alright, honey, I would not go into that. That's like I want to I want to go into like what do you say? As a big.
What? What did you say? Have a baby. Do you want to get married? Do you want to
I said no. I said that's a long term. I just want to go get the big walk. That's the classic.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into the Wildcat Center, your home of the Wildcats. This is your voice of the Wildcats, Kelly Turner. My broadcasting partner and color commentator, Christopher Chuck Charles, will not be here with me tonight. But we got a good one here tonight with our Wildcats hosting our local rival, Johnson C. Smith. The Golden Bulls come in tonight with a 5-0 record. These two faced off 2 weeks ago in a thriller that left our Wildcats wounded from a devastating 5-set loss. Our Wildcats will look to even the score here tonight. This past Tuesday, our Wildcats rallied back against the Sand Hills Community College to notch a 5-set victory. They will look to continue their success here tonight against their rivals. We're just moments away from the action here. We'll turn it on down to our public service announcer, Christopher Plano, for singing of our national anthem and starting Wild.
As your Wildcats play host to the Golden Bulls of Johnson C. Smith University. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise as we honor America with the playing of this evening's national anthem. Johnson C. Smith University is coached by Mark Braley. All right, Wildcat fans, let's get ready and greet your 2017 Johnson Wales University Wildcats! A senior from Charlotte, North Carolina, one of the team captains, number 11, Madison Steve. A junior from Fayetteville, North Carolina, the other team captain, number 14, Haley Franklin. A freshman from Elgin, South Carolina, number 6, Kendall Watson. A junior from Statesville, North Carolina, number 1, Carrie Ketchy. A sophomore from Waldorf, Maryland, number 2, Tonight. A sophomore from Columbia, South Carolina, number 3, Victoria Hicklin. A freshman from Silver Spring, Maryland, number 4, Christina Galacos. A junior from Kingsville, St. Croix, the Virgin Islands, number 5, Ty Gonzalez. A freshman from Spring Lake, North Carolina, number 8, Moana Reed. A sophomore from Miami, Puerto Rico, number 10, Joey Berrios. A sophomore from Tampa, Florida, number 12, Angelique Davis. A
Starters on the floor for your Wildcats. Number 14, Haley Franklin. Number 10, Jomi Barrios. Number 5, Ty Gonzalez. Number 6, Kendall Watson. And last but not least, number 3, Victoria Hicklin. Catching back to serve now. And right off the bat, the Wildcats get their first point here in this first set off the Golden Bull error. Ketchy serves it over. Dug up by Ketchy, sent over by Barrios. And a miscommunication there by Watson and Ketchy. Golden Bulls get the point. Gorana Bogdanovic is back to serve now for Johnson C. Smith. Watson receives. Franklin looking to set up Hicklin. And the Wildcats get the point. Freshmen Moana Reed and Jamie Hay check in now for our Wildcats, replacing Franklin and Hicklin. Moana Reed back to serve now. Reed serves it over. Diaz gets it over for Johnson C. Smith. Gonzalez tips it over and gets the kill. Wildcats lead 3-1 here in this first set. Reed serves it over. And number 2, Taylor Hendrickson gets the kill for Jcsu. Number 5, Georgina Diaz, back to serve now for the Golden Bulls. Sends one over, received by Barrios. Reed looking to set up Gonzalez, and Gonzalez gets the kill. 2 kills for Gonzalez here in this first set as Tanai Scott checks in to replace her. Kendall Watson back to serve now. Blocked by Scott! Wildcats lead 5-2 in this first set. Watson's serve is over. Adam's shot is blocked again by Scott. Scott with back-to-back blocks to give our Wildcats a 6-2 lead here in this first set. Our Wildcats definitely looking here to get off to a hot start. And they have done that with 2 kills coming from Ty Gonzalez along with 2 blocks with Tanaya Scott. Coming out of the Golden Bulls timeout, Watson will be back to serve. Watson's serve is over. And Jcsu unable to get this one over the net. It'll be another Wildcats point. Not sure that's how Johnson C. Smith head coach Mark Riley drew it up coming out of that timeout. Diaz gets it over for the Golden Bulls. Reed looking to set up Barrios. Barrios pushes it over. And that shot is just long. A Wildcats point. Number 10, Amira Burnett checks in now for the Golden Bulls. She'll replace Taylor Hendrickson. Watson serves it over. Almost misplayed there by the Golden Bulls. And just barely get it over. Reed looking to set up Hay. Hay's shot is blocked, but is out of bounds. It'll be another Wildcats point here. Wildcats lead 9-2 here in this first set. Watson back to serve again. Adams' shot is blocked. Double block there by Scott and Hay. Wildcats lead now by 8 here in this first set. Wildcats definitely coming out to strike first here. And Watson serves it into the net. Golden Bulls finally get the side out. Maya Washington checks in now for the Golden Bulls, along with Sydney Calhoun. Calhoun back to serve now. Reed looking for Scott. Scott tips it over. Bounced around and falls to the floor. Another Wildcats point. Ayana Favor checks in now for our Wildcats. Jomi Barrios back to serve. Barrios sends it over. Diaz pushes it across. Hay looks to tip it down the line. Just out of bounds. It'll be a Golden Bulls point. Wildcats still lead 11-4 here in this first set. Hendrickson looking to check back in for the Golden Bulls. And she'll be back to serve. Her serve is over, right to Scott. Reed looking to set up. Favor rises up. And they're gonna get a lift here on the Golden Bulls. Point for our Wildcats. Haley Franklin and Victoria Hicklin looking to check back in now for the Wildcats. Furious Franklin back to serve now. Number 7, Anaya Mitchell checks back in for the Golden Bulls as well. Franklin's serve is over. Bounces right off the net. And the Golden Bulls play it over. Franklin looking to set up Favor, who rises up. And she gets the kill. Franklin serves over. And she gets the ace. Great serve there by Franklin. Had both the Golden Bulls player back in that corner, wondering if it was going to be in or out. And it falls to the floor, and she gets the ace. And Adams gets the kill for the Golden Bulls. Correction, Bogdanovich. Number 7, Anaya Mitchell. Back to serve now for Johnson C. Smith. Sends one short, received by Watson. Scott tips it over and gets the kill. Wildcats extend their lead to 10 now, leading 15-5 here in this first set. Ty Gonzalez checks back in. Scott's serve is over. Bogdanovich tips it over, dug up by Franklin. Favor just keeps it alive for the Wildcats. And number 13, Maya Washington gets the kill there for the Golden Bulls. Number 14, Antisha Smoots checks in, as well as Asa McNeil for Johnson C. Smith. McNeil back to serve now for the Golden Bulls. Pops one over. Franklin looking to set up Gonzalez. Her shot is blocked. That'll be a point for Johnson C. Smith. McNeil's serve is over right to Watson. Franklin tips it over. And mishandled there by the Golden Bulls. That'll go down as a kill for Franklin. Carrie Ketchy checks back in now for the Wildcats. She replaced Iana Favor. And that hit is long. Wildcats point. Ketchy's serve is over. And Smoots gets the kill there. Bogdanovic back to serve now. And Hicklin's shot is just in. She gets the kill down here on the near line. Freshman Jamie Hay and Moana Reed check back in now for your Wildcats. Reed back to serve. Our Wildcats lead is back up to 10. They lead 18-8 here in this first set. Reed's serve is over. And Washington again gets the kill for the Golden Bulls. Kayla Adams checks in for the Golden Bulls. Georgina Diaz back to serve now for Johnson C. Smith. Sends it over to right to Ketchy. Reed looking to set up Barrios. Dug up there by the Golden Bulls. Watson looking to send in the back corner. Reed looking for Barrios who pushes it over. Bogdanovic sends it back over for the Golden Bulls. Wildcats looking to set it up, and Barrios gets the kill. Good rally there by both teams. Barrios comes up with a kill. Wildcats lead 19-9 here in this first set. Watson to serve now. Gets it over, and just out of bounds. Sydney Calhoun and Maya Washington check in for the Golden Bulls. Calhoun back to serve now. Serve is over. Received by Barrios. Reed looking to set up Scott. Scott shot is hit out of bounds by the Golden Bulls, and it'll be another Wildcats point. Favors back in for the Wildcats. Replaces Carrie Ketchy. Jomi Barrios back to serve now. And it's just long. Hendrickson's serve is over. Scott attacks and gets the kill. Franklin and Hicklin to check back in now for the Wildcats. They'll replace Reed and Hay. Franklin to serve for your Wildcats. Sends it over. Received by Diaz. And Diaz will play this one over. Franklin looking to set Favor. And Bogdanovic dug up there by Barrios. Franklin looking to set up Hicklin. And the ball falls to the floor. It would be another Golden Bulls point. Michaela Adams back to serve now for the Golden Bulls. Wildcats lead 21-12 here in this first set. Dug up there by Favor. Looking for Scott. Dug up by Barrios. Favor rises up and gets the kill. Ty Gonzalez into the game now for your Wildcats. Tonight, Scott back to serve. Sends it over, right to Bogdanovic. Diaz gets it over. Franklin looking to set up Favor. Favor's hit his block, dug up by Barrios. Favor rises up again. Barrios looking for Franklin. And Hicklin's gonna get this one over for the Wildcats. Great dig there by Barrios. Favor on the attack, and she gets the kill. Another good rally there by both teams. Wildcats able to come away with the point. They lead 23-12 here in this first set. Scott back to serve again. And right into the net. Immediately, Kendall Watson will come in for Scott. Scott grabbing her back over there. Looks like she's cramping up. She'll look to stretch it out over there. She should be fine. McNeil to serve. Right at Watson. Franklin looking to set up Barrios. Correction, Gonzalez. And that'll be a point for Gonzalez. Carrie Ketchel will be checking in here for the Wildcats for set point. She'll be back to serve for the Wildcats. Sends it over. And just long. Golden Bulls get the side out. Bogdanovic back to serve now for the Golden Bulls. Watson gets this one over. And right into the net. Golden Bulls still sticking around here in this first set. Bogdanovic's serve is over. Franklin tips it over. Diaz looking to set up Smoots. And into the net. Our Wildcats will take this first set, 25-15. We'll be back with more action here in a little bit for our second set.
Set number 2 coming at you in 3 minutes. Hey, Wildcat fans, I can see you across the way on your cell phones right now. Why don't you connect with Jcsu Charlotte Athletics on social media right now? You can like us on Facebook at JWU Charlotte Athletics, or why don't you follow us on Instagram or Twitter? We are at JWU Athletics CLT. Why don't you get connected right now with your Wildcats on social media on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter tonight? Also, the Wildcat Snack Shack is open and will be open throughout tonight's women's volleyball match. All your favorite snacks and soft drinks for sale at the Snack Shack, located right outside in the Wildcat Center lobby. Also, while we are between sets 1 and 2, we are selling raffle tickets for Operation Sandwich Drive. It is the Operation Sandwich Drive that our women's volleyball team holds every year. $1 per ticket, $1 per ticket. You can purchase them at the promotions table. We are giving away 3 Johnston Wales Yeti Cups. We're going to have 3 winners tonight, so buy your raffle tickets. All proceeds will be dedicated to the men's shelter here of Charlotte. So once again, Operation Sandwich, we are making sandwiches for the men's shelter, and all proceeds will benefit the men's shelters as well. So $1 per ticket, raffle tickets for sale at the promotions table.
welcome back in. Both teams have switched sides, and we are ready to begin this second set. On the floor for your Wildcats, Haley Franklin, Jomi Barrios, Ty Gonzalez, Victoria Hicklin, Kendall Watson, and Tanaya Scott. On the floor for the Golden Bulls, Sydney Calhoun, Ozza McNeil, Amira Burnett, Tisha Smoots, and Gorana Bogdanovic. McNeil back to serve for the Golden Bulls to start this second set. Again, our Wildcats take the first set 25-15. Franklin looking for Barrios down the line. And it's blocked. That'll be a Golden Bulls point. Karina Cressor there with the block for Johnson C. Smith. McNeil back to serve again. Sends it over short. Hicklin gets this one over. Gonzalez tips it over. And this one goes out of bounds. It'll be a Wildcats point. Morana Reed and Jamie Hay to check in now for our Wildcats. Reed back to serve. Reed's serve is over. And just long. Number 10, Amira Burnett, checks in now for the Golden Bulls. Bogdanovic back to serve now. Sends one over short to Scott. Hey on the attack. Almost played on the wall. And Hay gets the kill. Ketchy back to serve now for the Wildcats. Ketchy's serve is over. Bogdanovic digs it up. And that was number 14, and Tisha Smoot gets the kill there for the Golden Bulls. Number 5, Georgina Diaz. Back to serve now for the Golden Bulls, gets it over. Scott rises up, and her attack is just long. Johnson C. Smith leads this second set here, 4-2. Diaz serves again. Reed looking to set up Barrios. Diaz pushes it over. And Hay will just get this one across. And she gets the kill! I don't think she was expecting that. Great hit there. Nobody around for Johnson C. Smith, and she gets the easy kill. Jomi Barrios back to serve now for the Wildcats. Sends it short, dug up by Bogdanovic. Smoots gets it over. Reed looking to set up Hay. And her shot is blocked out of bounds. It'll be a Wildcats point. Wildcats tied up 4-4 here in this second set. Barrios' serve is over. Tipped over by the Golden Bulls. Favor rises up. Ball bounces around. They're going to get a double here. It'll be another Wildcats point. 3 straight points for our Wildcats. They take the lead 5-4 here in this second set. Barrios' serve is over. Looking for Smoots. And just long. Make that 4 straight here for our Wildcats. Barrios serves it way short. Total miss hit there. Serves it not even in the net. Hits the ground right in front of it. Kendall Watson checks in now for the Wildcats. Barrios will get a breather. McNeil's serve is over. Reed tips it over. They're going to get a net touching here on Reed. Kind of fell awkwardly as she's setting that. Just barely grazed the net. Going to be a point for the Golden Bulls. McNeil's serve is just long. Haley Franklin and Victoria Hicklin check back in now for the Wildcats. Furious Franklin back to serve now. Sends one over. And great play there by number 4, Ozzy McNeil. Great awareness to push it over the net where no Wildcats were. Caught him off guard there. And Johnson C. Smith will get the point. Number 10, Amira Burnett back to serve now for the Golden Bulls. Franklin tips one over and in! Wow! What a great shot there. Looked like it went awkwardly off her hand. I don't know if she had planned to do that, but great hit. Tonight, Scott back to serve now for the Wildcats. And Calhoun plays it off the net backwards. Diaz gets it over though. Franklin looking to set up Gonzalez. Ball tipped over, dug up by Scott. Watson pushes it back over. And they're gonna get it with a push. And serve is short, right to Gonzalez. Franklin looking to set up favor. Bogdanovich on the attack, dug up by Scott. Right over the net. Bogdanovich again. And this time her shot is long. The Wildcats get the point. Jomi Barrios checks in again for the Wildcats. Watson to serve now. Mishandled, that'll be an ace there for Kendall Watson. Wildcats lead 10-8 here in the second set. Watson to serve again. And we're going to get a lift here on Presser. Watson's serve is over, right at Diaz. And again, they're going to get another lift on Presser. And Golden Bulls coach Mark Riley going to call a timeout here as Johnson C. Smith finds their team down 4 here in this second set. Wildcats are leading 12-8.
Once again, we will be rattling off the winning raffle tickets at the end of set number 2. At the end of the set, we will be rattling off the 3 winning raffle. $1 piece at the purchase table. $1 piece at your chance. That's some very nice Johnson Wales Wildcat Yeti cups. All proceeds to benefit the men's shelter here in Charlotte, Operation Sandwich. An annual tradition here for our women's volleyball team. They're participating in it this weekend at Johnson Wales Charlotte.
Coming out of the Johnson C. Smith timeout, Kendall Watson back to serve for your Wildcats. Serve is over. Presser's shot is dug up by Scott. Barrios on the attack. Tipped over. Great dig there by Watson. Scott gets it over. Franklin looking to set up Barrios. Barrios on the attack. Blocked off the hands, out of bounds. It'll be a kill for Barrios. Wildcats lead 13-8 here in the second set. Watson to serve again. Sends it short right at Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic sends it right over. Franklin can set up a Gonzalez. McNeil pushes it over, and they're going to call that one there. Be another Wildcats point. Wildcats lead up to 6 here in this second set. They lead 14-8 as Watson serves it over. Right at Bogdanovic again. And Hickling gets the kill. Watson's serve is over and bounces right off the net. It'll be a Golden Bulls point. Golden Bulls substitute, and Tisha Smoots in now. Number 4, Ozza McNeil back to serve. Franklin looking to set up Gonzalez. Gonzalez in the attack, dug up by Diaz. Tipped over, and Franklin under the corral it. It'll be a Johnson C. Smith point. McNeil's serve is over, right at Watson. Franklin looking for Barrios. Barrios in the attack and gets the kill. Freshman Moana Reed and Jamie Hay check back in now for your Wildcats. Reed back to serve. Our Wildcats lead 16-10 here in this second set. Again, our Wildcats took the first set 25-15. Bogdanovic on the attack. Dug up by Scott. Oh! The Golden Bulls just able to get it over in between 3 Wildcats. Great effort there, though, by Scott. Able to dig that one out and get it over the net. Amir Burnett back in now for the Golden Bulls. Bogdanovic back to serve. Scott digs it up. And Gonzalez to get this one over. Smoot gets it over right at Watson. Reed looking to set up Barrios. Wild shot off the hands. Barrios almost fell right into the scoreboard. Good awareness to dodge it. Jelmy Barrios gives 100% effort in every game. Giving it all she got. Laying out for every ball. And that serve is over by Bogdanovic. Carrie Ketchie will check in now for your Wildcats. Back to serve now. She'll replace Ty Gonzalez. Ketchie serves it over. Harris right into the net. Be a Wildcats point. Ketchie's serve is over. Looking for Burnett. Blocked by Scott. Golden Bulls get over. Reed looking to set up Hay. And her shot is blocked. Diaz serve is over for the Golden Bulls. Hay tips it over. Watson digs it up. Reed gets it over right in the corner. Burnett pushes it over, and blocked by Scott. Wildcats get the point there. They lead 19-13 here in this second set. Iona Favor looking to check in now for the Wildcats to replace the libero, Kendall Watson. Jomi Barrios back to serve now. Barrios sends it over. McNeil looking to set up Burnett. And they're going to get a push on Burnett there. Be another Wildcats point. Wildcats lead 20-13 here in the second set. Barrios serve is over. Washington gets the kill there for the Golden Bulls. Watson quickly checks back in now for the Wildcats. Sydney Calhoun to serve now for the Golden Bulls. Just gets it over the net. Reed looking to set up Hay. Dug up there by Burnett. Dug up again by Ketchy. Favor rises up. Block. Gets it though. Reed somehow gets it, and they're going to get a lift. Hard angle to get that shot backwards. Good effort though. And the Golden Bulls get the point there. Serve is over and out of bounds. Wildcats get the side out. They'll bring in Haley Franklin and Victoria Hicklin. Franklin back to serve now. Her serve is over. Right at Bogdanovic. Almost misplayed there by the Golden Bulls, but they get over. Franklin looking to set up Scott. Tips it over. And just out of bounds. Franklin arguing with the ref. And they're not going to get it. I think it was clear that that ball was out. So Presser back to serve now for the Golden Bulls. Franklin plays it for Scott. Down the line. And she gets the kill. Ty Gonzalez is in now for the Wildcats. Tanai Scott back to serve. She sends one over. Dug up by Watson. Franklin looking to set up Favor. Bogdanovic tips it over. Franklin on over the gear to get the dig. And the Golden Bulls get the point there. They're down 5 here in the second set. Our Wildcats still lead 22-17. Calhoun hits this one over. Off the net. And that'll be an ace there for the Golden Bulls. Franklin looking to set up Hicklin. Just over, dug up by Watson. Send it over to Gonzalez. Bogdanovic on the attack. Just off Watson's hands. Golden Bulls get the point. It's now a 3-point game here. As the Golden Bulls have crept their and head coach Callie Phillips looking for a timeout here. Regather the troops as the Golden Bulls storm back, cutting the lead to 2 here in the second set. The Golden Bulls down 22-20. Wildcats hope to get the side out here and finish off this second set. Calhoun back to serve for the Golden Bulls coming out of the Wildcat timeout. Gonzalez receives just over the net. And Presser puts that one away for the Golden Bulls. Now 22-21 here in the second set. Wildcats letting the Golden Bulls hang around here. And Wildcats get just what they want. Free point there. As Washington serves right into the net. Watson back to serve now for the Wildcats, looking to finish off this second set. McNeil gets it over, and they're going to get the push. Another free point there for our Wildcats. Watson now here for set point. Watson sends it over. Presser sends one. And Hickman will get this one over. Looking to set up Bogdanovic here. And Bogdanovic gets the kill. Great kill there by Bogdanovic cross court. Alza McNeil back to serve now for the Golden Bulls. Our Wildcats still lead here, 24-22. McNeil's serve is over. Right at Watson. Franklin looking for Barrios. And her kill's blocked. Golden Bulls get the point. Another timeout here by our Wildcats.
Wildcat fans, don't forget, we will be raffling off the winning raffle prizes here, so have your red raffle tickets ready in just a few moments. 3 Johnson Wells Wildcat game comes up for grabs here in tonight's raffle for Operation Sandwich Drive.
Johnson C. Smith quickly out of that timeout. They understand what they need to do. Johnson C. Smith will serve coming out of the Wildcat timeout. They're down by 1. McNeil back to serve. Our Wildcats need to get the point here. Well, they don't need to, but they definitely want to put this second set away. Meanwhile, it's the Golden Bulls who definitely need this point. So McNeil's serve is over. Franklin looking to set up Gonzalez, and she gets the kill! Clutch kill there by Ty Gonzalez. Put away this second set. Our Wildcats now lead 2-0 here in this rematch with their rival, Johnson C. Smith. We'll be back in 3 minutes here with the third set.
Tomorrow night, 7:30, women's soccer action. action at Portable Carolina Sports Park, Scotia Minute. Johnson Wales taking on Washington Adventist. Be there.
All right, we are back here at the Wildcat Center, ready for this third set. Our Wildcats lead 2-0 here against their rival Johnson C. Smith. Our Wildcats will look to put this game away here in this third set. On the floor for your Wildcats, Ty Gonzalez, Victoria Hicklin, Jomi Barrios, Haley Franklin, Kendall Watson, and Carrie Ketchy. Referees over at the score table getting the rotation straight. Ketchy will be back to serve for the Wildcats to start this third set. On the floor for Johnson C. Smith, Georgina Diaz, Bogdanovic, Burnett, McNeil, Presser, and Adams. Ketchy service short. Presser shot, just long. Wildcats get the point. Ketchy serves it over. Bogdanovic on the attack and paints it right in the corner. Great kill there by Bogdanovic.
Checking in for Johnson C. Smith, number 2, Johnson.
Burnett back to serve for the Golden Bulls. Her serve is over. Franklin looking to set up Hicklin. Hicklin's hit his block. Dug up there by Franklin. And a block by Gonzalez. And they're going to get a lift there on Watson. Watson looking to set up Barrios here on the near side. But Watson to get called with the lift. Golden Bulls lead 2-1 here in this early part of the third set. Burnett back to serve again. Her serve is over and into the net. Free point for the Wildcats. Moana Reed and Jamie Hay check back in now for the Wildcats. Reed back to serve. Reed's serve is over. Right at Diaz. Bogdanovic tips it over and falls just right behind Jamie Hay. And it'll be a Johnson C. Smith. Diaz back to serve now for the Golden Bulls. Her serve is over. Right at Ketchy. And Bogdanovic rises over the net to get that kill. Diaz serve is over. And Hay will just send this one over for the Wildcats. Diaz pushes it over. Reed looking to set up Gonzalez. Gonzalez hit his blocked. Third straight point for the Golden Bulls here to start this third set.
Checking in for Johnson C. Smith, number 13,
Maya Washington checks in now for the Golden Bulls. Diaz back to serve again. Sends it over right at Watson. Reed looking to set up Barrios. Barrios gets the kill. Tanai Scott into the game for your Wildcats, replacing Ty Gonzalez. Kendall Watson back to serve now. Watson's serve is over. Adams sends it over. Barrios will push it over. Adams hit his blocked. Great double block there by Scott and Barrios here on this near side. Wildcats tied up 4-4 here in this third set. Watson back to serve again. Sends it short. Adams will get over. Dug up by Watson. Reed looking to set up Hay. Hay winds up. Gets the kill off the block. Wildcats getting great play out of their freshman today. Watson serves it over right at Diaz. Adams on the attack, right off of Reed. It'll be a Golden Bulls point. Sidney Calhoun checks in now for Johnson C. Smith. She'll be back to serve. Calhoun serves over right off the net. And Adams puts that one away right in front of Ketchy. I think the serve threw everybody off there, just barely grazing the net, which threw off the timing of Ketchy. And Adams times it perfectly to get the easy kill. Barrios on the attack. Dug up there by Hendrickson. Barrios presses it over. Reed looking for Barrios again. McDonovan gets it over. Reed sets it up for Barrios. Barrios tips it over. Dug up there by Calhoun. Watson will get to that one. And Johnson C. Smith will get the point. Calhoun's serve is over right at Watson. Reed looking to set up Hay. Hay gets the kill. On a favor checks in to replace Carrie Ketchy. Jeremy Barrios back to serve now for your Wildcats. Her serve is over. Adams on the attack. And she gets the point. Hendrickson's serve is over. Reed looking to set up Hay. And Hay hits it right into the net. Johnson C. Smith leads 10-6 here in this third set. Down 2-0. And that serve is right into the net. That'll give the Wildcats a chance to sub in Franklin and Hicklin now. They'll replace Reed and Hay. Franklin back to serve now. Franklin's serve is over right at Diaz. Calhoun gets the tip. Great awareness there by Sidney Calhoun. Tips it over right between three Wildcats and gets the kill there for the Golden Bulls. Adams back to serve now. Pops one over right at Barrios. Scott on the attack. Dug up there by the Golden Bulls. Great dig there by Franklin. Barrios will hit this one over. And that hit is just long. Wildcats point there. Ozzy McNeil's shot is just wide. Wildcats get the point. Ty Gonzalez checks in now for your Wildcats, replaces Watson. Scott serves it over right at Diaz. Diaz will have to play this one over, and they're going to get the lift there. Another free point for your Wildcats. Scott's serve is over. Great dig. Oh! Just hits the floor. Great effort there by Scott and Franklin. Just out of the reach. Johnson C. Smith gets the point. On a favor checks in for the Wildcats. McNeil back to serve. Watson receive. Franklin looking for Gonzalez. Bogdanovich winds up. Blocked by Gonzalez. Blocked again. Oh! Oh, the ref didn't call it a double on Gonzalez. Play continues. And they're going to get a net touching there on the Golden Bulls. Going to be another Wildcats point. Kerry Ketchy checks in now for the Wildcats. Wildcats down 10-12 here in this third set. Looking for Bogdanovic. And again, Bogdanovic with the kill. Washington with that cross-court set over to Bogdanovic for the easy kill. I think they've got that play at least 4 times tonight. They're on that back line. Washington serve now for the Golden Bulls. Franklin pushes Gonzalez out of the way for the set. Bogdanovic winds up again, tips it over, dug up by Franklin. Barrios will hit this one over, right at Diaz. Barrios digs it up. Franklin sends it, looking for Hicklin. Looking for Bogdanovic again, but they're going to get a lift on Diaz. It'll be another Wildcats point. Jamie Hay and Moana Reed check in again for your Wildcats. Reed back to serve. Referees checking the rotation over at the scoreboard now. Short stoppage of play here. The referee's still over at the score table. Both teams will get a quick breather here. We'll be back shortly when play resumes.
there we go. I was like, oh, yeah. I mean, it's a little late now.
All right, and we still have the ref figuring it over there with the rotation, but we have an update from the Wildcat Sports Network. Our men's soccer team defeats Williamson 7-0 up in Pennsylvania today. And yesterday, our men's soccer team also defeated Penn State Brandywine 4-0, getting a hat trick from their star athlete, Jalen Jackson. And be sure to catch us on the air tomorrow for our women's soccer game as they play Washington Adventist. We will be at the Ortho Carolina Sportsplex in Pineville, North Carolina. Be sure to tune in. All right, we resume play here in this third set. Our Wildcats are down 13-11 here to Johnson C. Smith University. Moana Reed back to serve for our Wildcats. Her serve is over. Misplayed there by the Golden Bulls. Wildcats get the point coming out of the long intermission there. Good sign for our Wildcats to come out hot, as that long wait is a good opportunity for most teams to get cold. But our Wildcats tie it up quickly here in this third set. Now 13-all. Reed back to serve again. Oh, hits it right into the net. Number 8, Michaela Adams checks in now for the Golden Bulls. Georgina Diaz back to serve now. Her serve is over. And they're going to get a rotation error on the Golden Bulls. It'll be a free Wildcats point. Tonight, Scott checks in, replacing Gonzalez. Kendall Watson back to serve now. The referee relaying to McNeil over to head coach Mark Rayleigh what needs to be done. refs will look over to the score table again. And it seems we're good to go. And Watson serves it over. Looking for Bogdanovic again. Bogdanovic on the kill. Lands just in. Fans begging for it to be out of bounds, but it definitely landed just in. Sydney Calhoun back to serve now for Johnson C. Smith. Her serve is over and into the net. 3-point. Anna Favor checks in now for the Wildcats, replacing Carrie Ketchy. Jomi Barrios back to serve. Her serve is over. Bogdanovic winds up and long. Correction, that was Taylor Hendrickson. Barrios back to serve again now for the Wildcats. Sends it over to Diaz. Looking for Adams. Adams tips it over. Reed looking to set up. Favor rises up and gets the kill off the block. Out of bounds. It'll be a Wildcats point. Barrios' serve is over. Looking to set up McNeil. Hey, tips it over. Reed looks to set it, but nobody there for the Wildcats. Barrios falls to the floor. Hendrickson back to serve now for the Golden Bulls. Serves it right at Barrios. Gets it over the net. Washington gets a kill there. Correction, that'll be a Wildcats point. Ball landed just out of bounds. Keandra Jones checks in now for Johnson C. Smith. Refs are making sure the Golden Bulls get their rotation right. Don't want another stoppage of play again. And for the Wildcats, Furious Franklin checks in. Back to serve now. As our Wildcats lead 18-16 here in this third set. Franklin's serve is over right at Diaz. Adams hits this one over. Franklin sets up Scott. Scott's hit is just wide. Adams to serve now for Johnson C. Smith, as they're down by 1 here in this third set. Watson receives. Franklin sets it for Scott, tips it over. And they're going to get a net touching on Johnson C. Smith. Another Wildcat point. Scott back to serve now. Ty Gonzalez checks back in for your Wildcats. Scott's serve is over. And mishandled. Scott gets the ace. Puts the Wildcats up by 3. Scott's serve is over. Right at Diaz. Barrios unable to dig that one up. Be a point for the Golden Bulls. Bogdanovic races over to check in. She'll replace Calhoun. Hazel McNeil back to serve now for Johnson C. Smith. Sends it over right at Watson. Franklin looking to set up Gonzalez. Gonzalez the intact. Mishandled by Diaz. The Wildcats get the point. Ketchy back to serve now for your Wildcats. Her serve is short. Right at Diaz. Presser with the kill. Attacks that one off the short set by McNeil. Taylor Henderson back in now for the Golden Bulls. Washington back to serve now. Watson receives. Franklin looking for Barrios. And they're going to get Franklin with a lift. Washington service over. Good save there by the Wildcats. Bogdanovich winds up. Just out of bounds, Wildcats point. 22-20 coming down to the wire here in this third set. Jamie Hay, Marana Reed now in for your Wildcats. Reed back to serve. Reed sends it over right at Diaz. Presser plays it over. Ketchy sets it for Hay. Hay tips it over, and the Wildcats get the point. Jamie Hay with the kill there, puts the Wildcats up 3. Reed back to serve again. Reed service over. Diaz receives. Looking for Bogdanovic again. Dig up by Hay. Looking for Barrios. Barrios on the attack. What a save by the Golden Bulls. Reed looking to set up Barrios again. Right at Diaz. And Brunetto just gets this over. Great dig there by Ketchy. Looking for Hay there again. And she gets the kill. Reed now back to serve for a match point. Wildcats lead 24-20. Reed now serves it over. Diaz receives. Looking to set up. Diaz will just get it over. Reed sets up Gonzalez. Tips it over. Pushed around. Wildcats have it now. Looking to set up Hay. Hay gets it over. Tipped over. Gonzalez sets up for Hay again. Winds up. Ooh! Way long on that hit. Nearly hits the ball boy here on the near side. Nonetheless, our Wildcats still lead 24-21. Diaz serves for the Golden Bulls. Reed sets it for Hay. Hay tips it. Bogdanovich winds up. Blocked by Gonzalez. They're going to get a net touching there on Gonzalez. This is sort of having a similar feel to this second set that just ended. And misplayed by Watson. It is now 24-23. Our Wildcats are going to get timeout here to gather themselves. As you recall, in the second set, Wildcats led 24-20, and then the Golden Bulls came back to cut it within 1, but our Wildcats preserved to take that set 25-23. And I think we're having a little bit of deja vu here in the third. Coach Phillips knows how to rally the troops here, get her team ready. Meanwhile, for the Golden Bulls, it's essentially do or die. Diaz back to serve for the Golden Bulls. Wildcats lead 24-23. Watson receives. Reed looks up for Barrios and gets the kill! Game-winning kill by Barrios. Joby Barrios, second game in a row with a game-winning kill. Our Wildcats take this match against their rival Johnson C. Smith 3-0. We will be back on the air tomorrow night at the Ortho Carolina Sportsplex in Pineville for a women's soccer game against Washington Adventist at 7:30. This has been fun. It's been a great one here tonight. This is your play-by-play announcer, voice of the Wildcats, Kelly Turner, signing off. Thank you for listening, and good night.
Once again, next Walmart volleyball game this Tuesday, September 26th at 7 o'clock against Livingstone. And of course, our women's soccer team home tomorrow night at 7:30 in Pineville.